All righty, everybody. Welcome to the Brandonline365 webinar. We're trying to come to you live here with webcams. And I'm downstairs in the office, and Wendy's upstairs, and we've got internet speeds and webcam speeds and all different types of things that we're trying to sync up here and make sure that we get this coming to you live, the Brandonline365 overview. Welcome. My name is Linton Vandersteen. That's my wife, Wendy, there. Even though the name says Joshua, J. Joshua Bicel underneath her, that's not J. Joshua. That is Wendy. And next time we'll make sure that we get her name correct on the webcam so you can see that it is actually Wendy. Again, welcome to everybody from South Africa. And we're just making sure, I don't see Ellis on yet. Hopefully Ellis will be able to, or maybe Ellis is with one of the other folks there that's on the webinar. I think I saw Ellis on a little earlier. So we want to just say hello first and foremost and connect with y'all as best we can across the pond, as we say. We're here in San Diego, California, and my wife Wendy and I have been in the business of direct sales and network marketing now for about 12 years. I have a background in television and film, and Wendy was in real estate. We lived in Silicon Valley. I grew up two miles away from where Apple Computer started. So I was heavily influenced by technology and creativity and all the things that happen out of that part of the world. About a year and a half ago, we decided we want to change the pace of our life, and we had a business that we didn't need to be in any one particular place in the world, so we wanted to move somewhere great. So we moved to San Diego, and that's where we live now. So we're very, very excited about hearing about all of you, where you live, what you do. If you want to type into the question box there and say hello, we would love to hear from you today. We'd love to hear more about we just want to get to know you. And we want to kind of make this more of a relaxed webinar this morning. I know a lot of you have been with us before, and we don't want to be too redundant. If there are any folks that are brand new with us this morning, you can type that into the question and answer box so we know who we're talking to. We don't want to, like I said, be too redundant. We do want to go through a quick overview just in case anybody's brand new, and also we want to do this for two reasons, because we came from Las Vegas. So last week we drove out from San Diego. It's about a 4-hour drive to Las Vegas. So rather than pile all of our stuff into trying to get it on and off a plane, it's actually it's faster just to hop in the car and drive. So we drove out to Las Vegas, where we met up with Randall Williams and J. Joshua Bicel, the founders of the company, along with it ended up being about 50 top leaders from around the country. Here in the United States. Most of them are from the United States. We got a few international folks. Some of them don't want their names mentioned yet for good reason. They're top producers in other companies. And so we had a more like a fly-in situation, like a leader meeting in Las Vegas at the Bellagio Hotel. If you've ever been to Las Vegas, one of the nicer hotels on the Strip. It's a 5-star hotel in the penthouse suite there, and it was an amazing event. And there's going to be actually on our YouTube channel, you're going to get a chance as the day rolls on here. I'm going to be loading up more and more videos of what was happening there. We got some great behind the scenes stuff, but we want to share with you, just some of the mastermind stuff that came out of that meeting. We had some really great time with the founders and with some of the top leadership, and we're really, really open to feedback. One of the greatest things about the founders of this company is they are internet marketer, experts. They are network marketers. They understand affiliate marketing. They really understand the space. They've been in the field. They've been on the corporate side, and they understand what it's going to take to really get Brandonline365 out there to the masses, as well as to all of the leaders around the world in network and affiliate marketing. And so we're going to go through a brief, like a 10-minute slide section here, just for your benefit as well as our own, because as we move forward, the message, the ultimate message of Brandonline365 is not changing, but some of the ways that we are going to be talking about it and rolling it out to the masses, as I said, will start to evolve. So with that said, I'm just going to check real quick and see if anybody's saying hello on the question and answers. Oh, Ellis is there. Hey, everybody. Ellis says hello. Hey, Ellis, how are you? Wendy says hi as well. So great to have you there. We've got a number of other folks that are joining us. I can see online here. I won't start mentioning any names because I'm not sure where, Ellis, you are with your team, and how many of them know each other, and whether there might be leaders on the webinar this morning that don't want their names mentioned. But as we do this, we're really getting our heads around the webcam idea now because we know that this is how we're communicating in the 21st century, especially with a digital product going around the globe as fast as we are with Brandonline365. So with all that said, let's just go ahead and jump right into actually. Okay, so there's some folks here that are saying hello that want to say hello. Judy Naidu says hello. Hi, Judy. How are you? And Francis Theron says hello. Those are really cool names, different names than what we're used to here in the United States. So we love when people say hello to us. We love the interaction, and that's the culture of Brand Online 365 is a transparent and open culture, a place for us all to learn and grow, and the model itself, the product itself lends itself to that type of interaction because it truly is about whatever you are excited about. And that really came clear this weekend over, the last few days when we were in Las Vegas, because there's a number of leaders there that are earning significant incomes in other businesses. And they came to really find out what they can do with this in their current business because they know they need it as a tool. And they know they want it as a tool, and they know, just like with our webcams here, they know that it's something they should be doing, having their own app, not an app that was created by a bigger company, but an app that was created for them, by them, and for their exclusive team so that they can continue to brand themselves, whatever they do as they go forward in their careers. And so, the culture here with Brandonline 365 is totally open and transparent. There's we truly believe in multiple streams of income. Wendy and I have checks coming from other companies that we've built in the past. We are 100% focused right now on building the Brandonline 365 business and supporting whoever wants to join us. We are taking on what we would consider the master distributor roles. There is no real master distributor in Brandonline 365, but we are, we were offered that position, and we said, with the comp plan the way that it is, we will take on the responsibilities, including the webinars and making sure that the messaging gets to a place where we can all share it simply and in a very understandable and nice way for not only the affiliates or the network marketers, but ultimately for the customers, right? And that's a lot of the conversation this weekend had to do with how are we going to talk to people, how are we going to talk to just the basic customers about Brandonline 365, because we know that this is a customer-driven model, right? Ultimately, we're going to have way more customers, I believe, way more, average business owners out there with their own personal apps that are using Brandonline 365's technology, an incredible platform, to help them with whatever business that they're building. Okay, so Ellis says, I'd like to meet you here. We want to come meet you too, Ellis. I've never been to South Africa, but we're excited to someday come, and we want you all to come to San Diego. We want you to come to Las Vegas? I'm going to leave that for later. So I'm going to say hello to Wendy real quick. Wendy, you want to jump in here and just say hi, and then we'll launch into the slides overview. We're going to do a 10-minute overview just to share a little bit of the tweaks of how we talk about brand online, and then we're going to go into a deeper training on the compensation plan, because I think that's really what we all need to be kind of getting our heads around now. And of course, anybody who has a question, I'm going to be monitoring the questions and answers as we go through. You can type them into your question box there, and we will get to all the questions at the end. So say hello to Wendy, everybody.
Hello, everybody. Good evening to all the South Africans out there, and we are really looking forward to meeting you and possibly getting on a plane sooner rather than later to come over there, but it is not in the works yet, and we've got some really great promotions, and we really will be going into detail on how you can take advantage of those promotions, as well as Ellis has given me a long, lengthy email with so many good, really great questions. I'm sure they will encompass all the questions that are actually top of mind for you. So I will be going over that list, and we'll be answering those at the end of the webinar. So stay on. We want to answer all your questions and make sure you guys really have a firm grasp on what we're doing. And then if any of you are around later on in this week, you will be introduced to the other owners, the CEO, Randall Williams, as well as you probably heard Josh on some of the recorded webinars, but he's the president. So those two folks you definitely want to learn a little bit more about. So with that, I'm going to pass it over to Lit and just kick us off.
Okay, so thank you, Wendy. I appreciate that. So for anybody who is brand new with us here this morning, we want to welcome you to Brandonline365. And if you watch your screen there, I'm going to go ahead and take my face off your screen so that I don't distract you. And we're going to just talk about Brandonline365. We get paid to give away free mobile apps and games that ultimately brand you online and potentially earn you advertising for life. Wendy's going to go ahead and change the slides for me. So if you missed Microsoft, Google, Facebook, Twitter, and others, it's not too late because the mobile app and game revolution is here with us. We all know that. We've seen it around us. It is a trend that is unstoppable. Mobile is here, and here's how we know that, because the most recent editions of Entrepreneur Magazine and Forbes Magazine, at least the editions that were released here in the United States, are talking about branding, and they're talking about mobile. And in the Forbes magazine, you see there on the right, there's stories of the billionaires, the most recent billionaires. 5 of them made their billions, and some of them were not even millionaires last year, and now they've become billionaires. 5 of them made their fortunes in mobile apps. In fact, it's interesting that I've done some research on this, and there are 6.5 billion people in the world. There's about 4 billion mobile devices. Eventually, we will have more mobile devices in the world than we do people. We know that about, at least here in the United States, more than 50% of search happens on mobile devices. When Google search, more than 50% of the people accessing Facebook are doing it through mobile devices. Think about it. Do you ever leave your home without your mobile device? And if you do you get worried where it might be? So we are poised to become the next online giant in the billion-dollar mobile apps games and advertising arena. There's some important reasons why. And here are the 3 problems that we solve for business owners, whether they be a traditional business, a brick and mortar, as we say, or an online business, or any type of business. There's 3 problems that any business owner will always face, and that is the need for branding, advertising, leads and traffic, and cash flow. And with the brand online model, we're going to be helping small businesses with those. And here's how it works. If you're not familiar with what an app is, don't feel silly, because we've been having conversations with lots of people, and there are, most of the people on the line here, I'm certain, know what an app is. I'm certain you have a smartphone, whether it's an Android device or an iPhone. And when you get your phone is preloaded with a number of useful apps. Those little icons that you see, that little iPhone, that Android, those little squares, that's what they look like on your phone. And when you touch them, they connect you with they live on your phone, and they have simple. The thing about apps is that they're they're designed to be, not a lot of coding, not a lot of bandwidth that gets taken up on your device. You can have hundreds or if not thousands of them on one device, and it won't jam up your whole system. And what they do is they have usually limited features and functionality, and then they can lead you somewhere else. They'll connect you with a website that has more features and functionality. Hopefully, that website that they connect you to is mobile friendly, and if not, we've got a solution for that. So here's, in a nutshell, here's how Brandonline365 works. Someone comes in, they can be a customer only, can just have an app. They might be a pizza shop owner, a realtor, or a massage therapist, or an online entrepreneur, or whoever. They get their own app, and they get to be the rock star in their own app. They get to customize their own personal app. It lives on their phone, and then they can simply, in an unobtrusive and fun way, share it with others. It's like the calling card of the future. Really, it is the calling card of the future. Everyone needs to have their own mobile app. Really, whatever they do, they should be branding themselves, especially if you're an internet entrepreneur like we are, or an affiliate or network marketer, because, have you ever helped to brand another company, and now you're no longer with them, and all that effort kind of, got left behind? So we don't want that to happen anymore. We want to help brand you in your own custom app. We want to make it easy for you to share out there into the world. And then we've got some other ways that we're going to make it fun, friendly, and unobtrusive for you to share your brand utilizing our incredible model, the really ingenious model of Brandonline365. We're going to be doing that by giving away other apps and games. So you've got your own personal app that brands you, and then we've got some useful and fun and friendly things that we can share with others, because the app world is all about sharing, right? I'm sure someone has shared an app with you at one point or another, and it's really about that model of, hey, have you tried this game? Have you seen this useful app? Have you seen this app that helps you with your taxes? Have you seen this game, this monkey swing game? You know, and everybody shares it around, and it's free for someone that you give it to. But when you give them the game or the app, your branding goes with that game or app. Your personal branding will travel along with the game and the app. And if they share it with others, your brand goes along with it. So hopefully that is clear enough. Wendy can come on and help to clarify anything that I missed. We'll go to the next slide.
Excellent, Linton. And one of the things I just wanted to point out before we move on, that was a really great explanation, is the coupon right there. Do you guys see the coupon with the crackers, and it says save $1? So what's neat about this is the push notification. So Linton was talking about the calling card. It's like a business card that lives on your phone, and it allows you to send messages, push notifications that have a 98% read rate, which is a better response and read rate than any other type of advertising. This is it. This is where everyone is moving. You can literally send a push notification clear across the world absolutely for free. So imagine being able to, a retail owner, being able to let their customers globally know that there's going to be an awesome 72-hour sale coming up, and they can send out a push notification with a really cool looking, professional looking advertisement along with it. And it's really easy. We already have preloaded graphics and so forth. And at the end of this webinar, we're going to actually give you instructions on how you can start previewing some of these apps that have already been built. We in Las Vegas got to see 5 of the games that Brandonline365 will be rolling out, and then they'll be adding more games as we move along. But for the grand opening starting the first week in June, they already have 5 games ready, and we already have several apps. So moving on. So building and branding your own app is really easy. It is so simple. We just point and click, and there's 7 steps. So first we're going to choose a template. Then you're going to add your contact details. Then you'll upload your picture, add your social media links, copy and paste your content, and then click go. Now this is a big differentiator, because our team at Brandonline365, when we met a bunch of them in Las Vegas, knows what your app needs to look like in order to get published. To get published on the Android, it takes, anywhere from 1 to 3 days. To get published on the iPhone, it takes, 2 to 3 weeks. So Apple is much more difficult to get published, and that's where our executives and our admin team of Brandonline365 are there to support us. They know what needs to be on your app to get it published. And then after it's published, we can always add and make adjustments. So really easy. Then once it's published, we get to start sharing. We share via an email or a text message. So it's very easy to share the apps and games out there with others. And of course, when you do that, you're going to earn points, which in turn will ultimately share in the third-party revenue of all those advertisements that are on all of our apps and games. So that's a really cool part, that everybody gets to participate in that one area of the compensation plan. So what are they doing? They're really creating the perfect storm for all of us. Let's just go over some of the benefits that as affiliates we get to plug into. First of all, J. Joshua Bicel. He is the president and the developer behind this. And so what he's created is a pre-launch system, a mega share system, which you'll find right in your back office, which makes it really simple to share. He already has pre-written marketing messages, so you don't even have to think about, well, how do I talk about this? Just click a button and you'll be sharing the message immediately out there on the social networks, as well as via email, text, etc. Next, we have an affordable product for the masses. Where have you been able to see that someone can be a part and start their own business for as low as $30 plus an admin fee? Now, our customers, when we did research, Linton started doing research several months ago and started looking at different ways to build apps. There's a lot of platforms out there that say, yeah, build your app for free. Well, that's great. It doesn't, those platforms, most of them don't have as many bells and whistles as Brandonline365. However, you're not going to be able to share it or show it to anyone unless you get it published. And that's where the companies make their money. So they allow you to build it for free, but in order to get it published, we found that most companies charge you $63 per month per app to have those published. So our prices are so much lower, even when you add in the administrative fee. For a customer, it's going to be roughly $41 a month, and for an affiliate, it's $52 a month, and you're going to get 3 apps on Android and 1 app on Apple. So really, really competitively priced. In addition, we have the experts that are going to ensure your app gets published. Next, we are global, as you all know, because many of you here joining us today are in another country. So this allows us to speak with lots of people out on the social networks. It allows us to deliver our product immediately online. Then the commission payouts, 100% commission payouts. That means that the company is going to be sharing 50% of whatever the monthly fee is on every single one of your referrals with you. And then the other 50% goes out to your upline and gets distributed. So 100% of the monthly fees are being collected and shared with the field. No breakage to the company. The Infinity Check Match is unparalleled with what's out there on the market. When I start to share how this works, I believe you may start to lose a little sleep like Linton and I have. Now, for leaders that have been around the industry or have been in business or are entrepreneurs, you're going to love the rank-based roll-ups, and we'll get into that in a moment. The daily advertising bonus and third-party revenue share, this is the one area in which everyone gets to participate. Whether you're a customer, a free member, or a paid affiliate, you can earn points by sharing free mobile apps and games, and as you share those, you're going to earn points. Now, our affiliates also earn points when packages are sold, when products are sold. So affiliates are going to earn a lot more points than the free members and the customers, but what the company does is all the money that comes in from the third-party revenue, which means the advertising that lives on all our apps and our games, they're going to look at how many points you've accumulated, and then they're going to divide how many points are out there by the revenue that has come in on a daily basis. And as our network grows, and as we have, we've attracted more and more advertisers, that revenue is going to really soar. Then we've got a leadership bonus that you can earn anywhere from $1,000 all the way up to $500,000, which is enormous. So the compensation, again, I just went over this, 100% commission payouts. That means you will earn a 50% direct commission on subscriptions, either $30 a month or $100 a month. Divide that by, half, and 50% of that total amount will go into your pocket. The other 50% is going to go upline. So the company pays out 100% without putting any of those monthly fees into their pockets. They do have an administration fee, which is how they're doing all the backup support for all of us and the administrative support. So the 50% direct commissions. This is what it'll look like as you refer someone, whether it be a customer or an affiliate. It doesn't matter. Customers and affiliates each pay $30, and then the next package up will be $100. Whether you're a customer or an affiliate, you're still, if you referred them, personally referred them, you're going to earn either $15 or $50. Now, if you are only on the $30 a month subscription, you will not be allowed to earn that $50 a month if you enroll someone on the $100 monthly subscription. However, if you sign up one customer that's a non-affiliate that's on the $100 a month customer subscription, now that qualifies you because now you've brought in a customer. So whether you've bought it or your customer has bought that $100 a month subscription, now you're going to be able to earn the maximum on those monthly subscriptions. But the way that this is designed, it's really going to encourage you to be on the $100 a month monthly subscription, and you get so much more with that monthly subscription. So also, we've designed it so it only takes 2 referrals in order to cover that cost. So it's pretty simple, and we want to help each of you to see success, and I know Ellis is going to be out there helping you to see success so that your monthly subscription is paid for because you've simply referred 2. Plus, on every single person that you refer, you're going to be earning a 50% check match. I'll go into that in just a moment. So really the question is, how much do you want to earn on a monthly basis? It really comes down to how many entrepreneurs, business owners, marketers, or customers can you find that want their own app, that maybe need more traffic, more leads, more customers, and would like to brand themselves or brand their product out there online. The 50% Infinity check match, this is my favorite part of the compensation plan because this is where we really get to leverage, and this is where the compensation really drives the behavior for all of us to work with those that we've personally sponsored. We don't want people getting started in a business and feel like they aren't getting mentored or receiving help to ultimately reach their own personal goals. And everyone's goals are different. So my goal might be a little bit different than your goal, but we're here to help you reach your goals. And as we help you reach your goals, ultimately, Linton and I, by default, will reach our goals. So I love that. It's all about helping others. So let's say that you plug into the MegaShare and you invite Tom. Tom then does the same thing and duplicates by inviting Sue, and then Joe and Mary. Now, this could take literally an hour or, one day to grow a team of 4 people in depth. Now, as Mary gets her income up, maybe it takes her 2 months to get to a $6,000 a month income. Well, Joe, just because Joe referred Mary, Joe is going to make a 50% check match off the total amount that Mary makes from all the subscriptions that Mary sells and all the one-time purchase products that Mary sells. So they're going to take in those 2 categories, the product sales and the monthly subscriptions. So let's say Joe was also earning $6,000 by all his product sales, and then he takes in another $3,000 because he's earning a 50% match off of Mary's subscriptions and product sales. That increases Joe's income on a monthly basis to $9,000. But look at how this affects Sue. Sue now is earning off of the total amount that Joe's earned, off of the $9,000. So Sue's check match is larger than Joe's. And then Tom's will grow from there. And ultimately, look at how your check match of $5,625 has grown so much larger than Joe's. So ultimately, you're encouraged to work with multiple people in your organization, even though they're not personally sponsored to you, because you are earning as you help them to see success. Are you starting to see the brilliance behind the compensation plan? The top tier rank-based unlimited depth roll-ups. Now that's a mouthful, and so I wanted to share with you what you want to know is it's so important to position yourself right now and really get the word out, because you will ultimately be catching those roll-ups as you move your business forward. As we sell those one-time purchase products outside of the monthly subscriptions, those products range from $300 all the way up to $3,000. Well, you have the opportunity to earn anywhere from $70 all the way up to $750. Plus, every time a package is sold in your organization, there's a check match that also gets paid out. And even if it's down multiple levels deep, you ultimately are going to earn that check match as well as some of that commission as it rolls up through the organization. When you buy the $3,000 package, you're going to become a national director. Now, let's say that maybe you're not in a position to buy the $3,000 package. Well, that's okay. Our products are so valuable. We have designed them so that you can go out and bring on a customer that buys that $3,000 package. And when we get into the package descriptions, I'm going to share with you what Linton and I have paid in the past for similar products and how much savings there really are for our customers right now. So let's look at this example. With the 50% infinity match, let's say you start with a $3,000 package, or you have sold the $3,000 package to a customer. Now, to become a national director, you must be on the $100 a month subscription. When you refer Sally that purchases that $3,000 package, it's just a few dollars under, it's called the Game Changer Product Pack. Now, because you're a national director, you've either sold that package to a customer or you've purchased it yourself, you're going to earn the full $750. So if you want to make $1,500 this month, well, then go ahead and sell two $3,000 packages, and now you've earned $1,500 for yourself. Pretty simple, right? Now with the roll-ups, we're going to show you an example. You're the national director, but let's say you've sponsored Tom, you sponsored Sue and Joe and Mary. Now, Mary has just purchased the $3,000 Game Changer product pack. And Joe as a sponsor, Joe is a promoter, Joe is on the $30 a month subscription, but has 0 customers and has not purchased a product pack for himself, therefore he is a promoter. He's going to earn a $10 commission. And then Sue's on the $100 a month subscription. Sue has not sold any packages to customers, and Sue has not purchased a one-time purchase package herself. So Sue, as a senior promoter, just paying $100 a month, is going to earn $25 from Mary's sale. Sue doesn't know Mary, but she's pretty excited because she just earned $25. But Sue will also earn a $5 check match off of $10 that Joe has earned. Now let's look at Tom. Tom is a regional manager. What do you need to do as a regional manager? Well, Tom has either got to purchase the $1,500 purchase, one-time purchase package, or Tom has sold that package to a customer, right? In order to create income, we've got to have sales, just like any store, like a grocery store or a retail store. They're not going to make any money or share any commissions unless there's sales made. We do have one area of the compensation plan that doesn't require sales, it requires sharing, and we'll get into that in a moment. But Tom, as a regional manager, has either sold a $1,500 package to his customer or purchased it himself. Tom doesn't know Mary, but he's going to earn $375 from Mary's purchase, as well as a $15 check match, because Sue made a total of $25 plus 5 equals $30. Half of $30 is $15. So that's why Tom earned a $15 check match. Now you, as a national director, you're going to catch the roll-up. So the roll-up is going to be $340 from Mary's purchase, plus you are making a 50% check match off of what Tom has earned. This is absolutely incredible. So now you've earned a total of $535 because Mary purchased that package of the Game Changer product pack. So I know we spent a little time on this, but I really wanted you guys to see the power of how this works. Now we're going to have videos that are going to walk people through the system on why they would want our products that are an incredible value. It's going to help build their business. Why any customer is going to want our products. So let's get into the way that everyone earns, and this really takes into account sharing, not selling. So the App 365 Daily Bonus. Our apps and games are powered by major advertising solutions from Google, Apple, and so many other advertisers. Now, we are rolling out 5 games, as well as every single person will have their own app, or they will have their branding on a pre-made app. So with that, we're going to have thousands and thousands of apps out there. And as we share them and people click on those advertisements, you know, or they're playing a game and they click on that advertisement, or if they want to move ahead to the next level in a game, it costs 99 cents. Well, that's all the revenue that the company is bringing in. The company is going to share that revenue with us. Now, when you give away an app or a game, you're going to earn points. This is simple. When you share it out on your social networks, you may know the first person that downloads that, but as they share that app with others, you're going to get the credit. So your points can grow really quickly, especially with the games. I mean, there's so many people out there on Facebook alone that are playing those games. And as you share more, you're going to earn more and more points. And every day they look at the revenue coming in, they look at how many points are out there, how many points you have, and then they're going to calculate how much of the revenue you're going to share in, determined by how many points you have. So it's very fair. The more you share, the more you're going to earn. So now the lifestyle bonus. The Lifestyle 365 leadership bonus, we wanted something that someone with zero experience, that has never worked for themselves, never been an entrepreneur, could reach so that they could participate. We wanted to have a bonus that starts early on. Your first month, you could earn the $1,000 bonus. So we've got a $1,000 bonus all the way up to $500,000 bonus. And if you want to know how you earn the $500,000 bonus, I know many of you probably do. Well, you simply have to have a minimum of 5 leaders that have 1,000 people on each of their teams paying $100 a month in monthly subscriptions. That would mean you would have $500,000 in monthly billing, and now the company's going to reward you with a $500,000 bonus. That gets paid over 2 years, but that would mean a $40,000 bonus every single month for 2 years. $40,000. What could that do for your lifestyle if you were earning an additional $40,000 a month? It's incredible. So generous of the company. So getting started, it is so simple. You're going to choose your monthly subscription. You're either going to get started at the $30 or the $100 a month. When you get started at the $30 a month, if you're a customer, you're going to add on $11.95 as the administration fee for a total of $41.95. If you're an affiliate, you're going to pay that administration $11.95 plus a $10 back office fee. So the total for you is $21.95. So as a customer, they pay $41.95. As an affiliate, you're paying $51.95 on a monthly basis. What you're going to get is all the coaching and the mobile app builder. That means that you can plug into the mobile app builder and build your own app. You're going to get 3 HTML5 apps and 3 Android apps and 1 app that's uploaded to Apple. Now, if you want all 3 of your apps uploaded to Apple, then you just add an additional $10 a month for those Apple apps that you want above just the one that's submitted to Apple. Now, what's great about this is not everybody has an Android or an Apple. So the HTML5 is an app that really lives on most phones that are not Apple or Android. So here in the United States, most people have an Apple or an Android, but I know in other countries there's so many different types of mobile apps than there are here in the smartphones, than there are here in the United States. So that HTML5 is really important. This is a huge value, $127 value that you're getting for either $41.95 or $52.90 or $51.95 a month. Now, if you want all of that plus so much more, the marketing vault, you're going to get more additional apps. You still have to pay the $10 per Apple app on a monthly basis that you want uploaded, but you are getting so much more, and you're going to be earning a lot more in the compensation plan and moving through the ranks just that much faster than you're going to want to be on the $100 a month. The Brand Marketer 365 top tier products. So these are one-time purchase products. These you can either buy yourself, because why wouldn't you want to have all these products to build your Brandonline 365 business, Or if you're already a top leader branding another product, you can apply all of these products to market those products. So either way, or your customer, and of